Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with a sloppy seconds.
Oh, Diva.
Are you ready for some sloppy seconds?
Are you ready to get sloppy up in this bitch, you little bitches, you little fucking bitches?
I think people really appreciate when you talk to them like that.
I think they do too. It keeps them coming back.
Hey, you just moved to a new place and your ceiling collapsed?
Literally, like, maybe a week into living there, the ceiling in my guest bedroom fell through because there was people re-roofing the whole house, and they dropped something really heavy, and it just kind of went straight through. And now there's a hole in my
Now you have a
guest bedroom.
skylight.
Yeah, well, that's what I keep saying. I was like, well, if we're in there, I mean, just patch it up with a
Just
skylight.
turn it into a rectangle, slap a little.
You know, it's the room of the house that I wouldn't go to if there was an earthquake. Like, it looks shaky to begin with.
You have one room that looks shaky?
It was an add-on to their, like, it's an original 1920s house, but then there was,
Okay.
like, an addition onto the back of it, which is where our laundry room and the guest bedroom are.
Wow, you're really bragging. You have a laundry room and a guest bedroom,
Are
and
you
you're not
jealous?
even. Oh no, you are 30.
I just turned 30 and I
Good
want
for
things.
you.
How
And
are you
want things.
doing?
I'm good.
Currently, when this is airing, you will be in the UK on tour with Race Chaser Pod with Willem in Alaska.
I will. Yes, it's like we're talking about the future.
How are you going to be ranked? Tell me how they're doing, how you imagine them to be doing in their first week there.
They're great. They're so pro. They're super pro. When we did the first live show, we did a show in LA and a show in San Francisco, and I remember freaking out because I was like, "Yeah, we have an outline, but it's like 90 minutes or 2 hours of them just like talking on stage. Like you have to be charismatic, you have to be funny, you have to be ready to go." And not that I underestimated them, but after that show, I was like, "Oh, we had to cut a ton of stuff because they're fucking pros."
Yeah, they're good.
They just sort of like run. They do, bits and riffs and gifs and
My favorite part was when they just lip synced at the end, but no one was lip syncing, and they were just walking up and down the aisles collecting money.
they were singing.
at their theater.
They
show.
were real. They were singing.
They were like, "We're gonna get tips out of this somehow.
"You got to get
Get
tips.
me down in that aisle."
You got to get tips."
All right,
That cough you heard.
that cough you heard is from our special guest. Top 3 on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 8, a major contender from the Drag Race Holiday Spectacular, a
Holla
makeup
Slay.
mogul.
You have to say Holla Slay.
Well, that's not what's in the notes.
Because you edited my notes because I correctly wrote Holla Slay.
Holla Slay, Spectacular, and makeup mogul. It's Kimchi.
Hello! I thought I was coming onto an ASMR. I can't even talk right now. I thought I was coming into an ASMR podcast, but here I am, stuttering.
Did you want to? Should we take it down a notch? Do you want to whisper?
Do you want us to whisper?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Meatball. Hi, Big Dipper.
Kimchi. How are you doing?
Good. This podcast is cute to me.
Good.
Oh, good,
Wow.
good, good.
Quoting
We're off to a
old
great
school songs. I
start.
like that.
Oh, so you've done your research.
I mean, I've seen him in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, you used to live there.
We have that connection. Now, I have a
Humble
question.
beginning.
You lived in Andersonville in Chicago, right?
I live in Boys Town, Andersonville, South Loop, everywhere.
Which did you like more, Boys Town or Andersonville?
Andersonville is
Me
quieter,
too.
less crazy.
I lived on Olive Street
That's where I live.
in that apartment building
Yep.
that, like, after I moved out, I went to hang out with Shay, and she was living across the hall from my old apartment. Did you
Oh.
live in that apartment?
I lived in that apartment.
Shut up.
with Roland. That was the landlord?
Yes. Oh my God.
That is so creepy.
And when I lived there, across the hall from me, I met this woman named Jeannie, and she had babysat for me when I was like 4. She was like a filmmaker, and we were like balcony buddies or whatever. We we both lived on the second or third floor, I forget. And when we like chatted one day, and she asked me because my name was on the mailbox, and she was like, "Are your parents so and so?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I babysat for you when you were a baby."
That's crazy.
She was like, I recognize the beard.
So then, did you move out because you got bed bugs?
No, did you guys get bed bugs?
We got bed bugs, and I found out the previous tenant moved out because they had bed bugs in their apartment, and we didn't know when we moved in.
Oh my God.
Well, I can really get into it. Me and my roommate lived there, and then she went traveling in Australia, and a couple moved in, and they were so messy and so crazy that I sequestered myself into my bedroom.
Oh, never left.
And then I left and I moved into a basement up behind Touche. I lived in a basement with a lesbian couple and their 8-year-old son, and they were getting a divorce but didn't tell him.
Whoa.
And they were like, here, we'll have a distraction and have a young man live in the basement and you can
That's
pick him
great
up.
for your time of need. Another person added to the mix.
Meanwhile, I was only there for like 6 months.
You know what's
and I left.
crazy is that like I'm sure people are hearing these stories and thinking that we're insane, but I just remember like living in cities, you have to do whatever it takes. Like if you're in a small town, you can get a house for $800.
Right.
Totally.
But like in LA or New York or Chicago, $800 a month will get you like a basement, one window. It's gonna be really high.
Right.
Gotta
So
stretch that dollar.
I skipped out on that lease with them, and it was
Okay.
like I felt really bad, but I was just like, I can't live in this mess anymore.
You did the
and
right
so
thing.
I left. Maybe they got bed bugs.
Oh, that explains everything. My life was ruined for like a year after that.
Oh my
Yeah, what do
God.
you do when you get a bunch of bed bugs?
Basically, you throw everything away and
Did
start
you have
your
to
life
throw
over.
drag away?
Yes. But which is
But it's
fine
kind
because
of
I mean,
a blessing, right?
Wow.
yeah, I mean, I don't reuse drag that much, so
Wow.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Wow.
I don't reuse drag that much.
Excuse me, ma'am. So wait, so you started drag in Chicago?
Yes.
Are you originally from Chicago?
I'm originally from the tropical Okemos, Michigan. Very
Okay.
tropical.
Yeah, it seems like it.
And then just like every gay in small town, I moved to Chicago because it was like the next big thing.
Were you? So you were born in Michigan,
Yes.
and then in your childhood, you
I went to elementary
Korea?
school in Korea.
Okay, and then came back to Michigan.
Yep. And then went back
Hung
to
out
Korea.
with Tyler Oakley.
No, we weren't like friends. We had some like similar friends in our circle, but we weren't like
That's kind of a wild thing to be like, yeah, we went to high school together, and now you're both
Gay.
famous gay people. Now you're both gay.
No, we're both just homosexuals. That's awesome. Wait, so what made you? I was just like, that's
awesome.
What
great.
an amazing moment for a host to be completely checked out and just go, that's awesome.
Well, I don't know what to say to that. It's like, cool, you went to school with another like famous gay person. I feel like here in Hollywood,
I don't
like
know.
at Hollywood High School, like everyone is famous and
Sure.
ends up going to school together. So
But I'm from Okemos, Michigan.
Yeah,
It's a big
the
deal.
But I went to
tropics
school-
of Okemos,
Wait, what is
Michigan.
that? Where is that? Because I lived in.
Show us on the,
Yeah,
the
show us
map.
on the map.
It's right in the middle, right next to Lansing, which is the capital of Michigan.
Okay, because I was at Interlochen, which is like near. Some
Okay.
lake.
You're a band kid.
I was a theater
Theater.
kid.
Oh, okay.
Don't you know about her vibrato?
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, let me
Yeah.
tell you. Yes, diva.
Yes, Diva.
Wait, I might have gotten that one.
No.
Oh, I didn't.
Womp
Nowhere
womp.
near.
I was out this weekend at the Bullet Bar, and I ran into some people who are listeners, and they told me to tell you to stop singing.
Kill. They can die. They can.
No, I love your singing. Please sing the entire. Let's have a musical episode
Yes!
of this podcast.
No.
Everyone would love it.
Sure they would. So, you were going to talk about drag, right?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
I can talk about drag.
That sounds so
Yeah,
cool.
what do you don't want to know about drag?
Well, I need a few pointers. Some tips.
Okay.
How did you start drag? What was your first like foray into like getting into ladies' clothes?
Well, so this drag queen named Pearl, who was on Drag
heard of
Race,
her.
Heard of
season
her,
7,
yeah.
but, we were.
Do you have her phone number?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
We were best friends at the time, and she was like,
at the time.
no, I mean like we're still friends, but
Oh,
we're just like not like we don't keep in touch like we used to.
Oh.
But she was like, I'm gonna do drag for fun on Halloween. Do you want to do it with me? And I was like, all right, I guess I could try. And then we both got in drag, went out on Halloween, and then we ended up getting booked for a show that night.
Oh my god, that's so insane.
At the time, like I mean, like Chicago drag was really thin. You either had those like continental pageant girls or
Yeah.
like the alternate girls at Berlin, and yeah, it wasn't very polished at the time.
What show were you booked for?
It was at the time the show was called. God, I forgot what the show was called.
Where
It
was
was-
it?
At Berlin on
Okay.
Saturday. It was
Yeah.
before Drag Matinee was Drag Matinee.
It was it the show that because
was Mistress-
T-Rex was on the show and said that she bought or took over the
Took over.
Saturday night. So
Yeah.
it was the previous.
the previous show. Yeah, I
Whatever
just can't
that
remember what
was.
it was
Yeah.
called.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Though.
And did you know Pearl from what? Doing makeup? Did
No,
you do
so
like
how I
makeup
met-
at a counter, or you were
No,
doing
so-
graphic design, or what were you doing?
How I Met Pearl is a crazy story on its own, but I was working as a graphic designer for a corporate,
Okay.
and I've never done makeup before. And I went to Florida to visit one of my friends, and my friends threw a house party, and about 10 people showed up, and Pearl was one of them.
Rager house party.
Wait, you met Pearl in Florida?
Florida, yeah.
What?
Because Pearl was living in Florida at the
Yeah,
time.
because Pearl lived in Florida before Chicago, right?
But it was like a very But it was like a very peachy party. So like we sat like board games, we played like drawing games. So
What's a
anyways,
drawing
Count
game?
me the fuck
I come back to Chicago, and a week after
I need a party with drugs, bitch.
You're like, well, let me draw a bag of ketamine.
oh my god, yeah, that's
I'm
very.
not Willem.
So anyways, I come back to Chicago, and a week later I go to a different house party, which was also a different board game night because I'm wild, and Pearl was there. And we were like, wait, didn't I just meet you in Florida a week ago? He's like, yeah, I just moved here. I didn't know you lived in Chicago.
That's so insane. And then y'all started doing drag at Berlin.
Yup.
And then here you are,
And here
the
I am in
owner
your-
of a makeup company.
Little old me.
Lil o me.
What? How did you start doing them? When did you start with the makeup? Because I was at your makeup launch party. It was wild. You had sushi, you had donuts, you had places to do your makeup. She had cocktails.
Poolside. I saw you
Poolside,
in the
baby.
pool.
Yeah, I got in the
That-
pool, baby. I
that
jumped in.
was your house where you hosted the party?
That was definitely her.
Totally, yeah. I live in a giant
That was
mansion
her back house.
on my drag queen salary.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because a lot of people, I mean, right now there are,
It's hot.
it's a long list of queens who have makeup out,
Mm-hmm.
but you had been developing lines of makeup with Sugar Pill and like products prior to launching your own line, correct? So you've been doing it for a while.
So I basically want to launch my makeup like as my season was airing at the time, but it's a lot of work. You know,
Yeah.
you have to talk to like the component manufacturers, you have to talk to like the labs, and so just like physically it was impossible. And then after Drag Race aired, I was just so busy with touring and traveling that I didn't have time to work on it.
Right.
So then last year, Tony Ko, who was the founder of NYX Cosmetics, reached
Yeah.
out to me, and then it went from there. And I mean, she's a legend in the makeup world.
Yeah.
Totally.
You know, she knows everything that she needs to know. So I jumped at the chance, and here we are.
Did you have some of those ideas from when season 8 was airing? Did you hold on to those and then use those in the new launch, or is it all brand new?
So basically all brand new. So at the time, before season 8, Naomi Smalls and I were actually going to do a makeup company together.
Oh, really?
fun.
In retrospect, like, I'm glad, like, it didn't work out that way. No, not because it's Naomi, but at the time, the Neverland.
The Neverland of it all.
The Neverland
honey.
people
The
were like
Neverland.
helping us with it,
Right.
and you know, had we gone that route,
They
you
were
know,
doing
It
that-
would have never happened.
They
we
were
would have
doing
never gotten
that,
the money.
that 360 management degree.
Yup.
they want a piece of it all.
They like went from like the top agency to like
Are you being sued right now?
supposedly, but I haven't been served.
Yeah.
Wait, is that real?
Well, I
That
think
you haven't been served?
I don't think any of us got served.
That's what I'm saying. It's one of those slap lawsuits where they just like say out loud, like, hey, we're going to do this. We'll even like try to file the papers, but they don't have enough money to actually sue you, I don't think.
Wow.
Well, here, that's all conjecture.
Sure. Oh, you're trying not to get sued again.
True.
You've gotten sued before too.
I have 3 lawyers.
3 lawsuits going on.
For what?
Slander, libel,
Slander.
defamation,
One of them's from Willem. I'm just kidding. No, we're fine.
car accident.
Yeah, it's just a lot, but it's fine.
But it's fine. She's like, I got my suits. I go to courts. Say hi to the judges. I know where the good parking spots are.
No, but it's just, I feel like it's not real. I feel like it's one of these where they're just trying to keep you guys quiet. Because you all came out at the same time talking.
Yeah. Well, also like we are telling the truth, and truth does not equal defamation.
Yeah.
Right.
So even if it goes to court, like they have no chance in winning.
That's what I
Right.
just said. I was like, if they owe you money and you said they owe me money, that's not slander. That's a fact.
Right. And like, you can't sue someone for calling you a bitch or being like, you're bad at your job. It's like that. You can't sue someone for that.
Exactly.
Especially for like quote unquote a public figure, you
Right.
know?
Yeah. What is that?
So, speaking of this, like, you have a massive social media following.
It's huge.
And you wow.
Wow.
The shrug.
She shrugged
The
off.
shrug heard
What are
around
you
the
at?
studio.
1.5 million?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Meanwhile,
Oh,
I mean, it's all numbers.
sure, of course. It's
Sure,
all
sure, sure,
numbers.
sure, sure. What do you
and
think of
they're
Instagram
taking
getting
away
rid
the
of the
likes.
likes?
I actually like it.
You would, because you
Yeah.
have 1.5 million followers.
1.8.
1.8 million followers, so you don't care.
No, I mean, but I feel like it shouldn't be about the likes. It should be about like the content and people like appreciating the content.
But
Agreed.
for me, I need to know what content is working.
But you'll still get to see the likes.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
but
get
can
to
still
other
like?
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, as long
and
as I know.
and you
'cause
can
it's
still
like,
see
how
it.
am I supposed to know if it's just nothing and I'm just posting to avoid with no...
No, but the general public doesn't get to see how many likes you get.
Right, but you can, and then you can send that information to the brands who want to pay you to do the thing.
Oh, yeah. Great idea.
You're like, oh, I'm shocked. I don't have an entire agent who only works on brand deals for me. Wait, so speaking of Instagram, one of the greatest pieces of media that I consumed, maybe in 2019, was your extended story about Chow Chow Designs.
Oh, my
Chow
God.
chic design.
Josh.
What did you
Chump
call
change.
them?
Chump change. Yeah.
That was.
I just wanna say-
that was the story of Drag Race 2000. What was that? Or Drag Con 2017 or 18?
It felt like a podcast. The writing was so like I was
The
like, what
receipts
happened
were there,
next? I pulled
highlighted,
over.
animated.
I was like in my car because what happened was I had seen some of it, and then I was going to work and I was driving, and then when I got back in my car, I saw that there were more stories, and I was like, okay, well, I'll drive home. And traffic was so bad, I was like, fuck it, and I just pulled over and I started reading through the stories.
For
and the
everybody who
receipts.
doesn't know what he's talking about, for one of the drag cons, Kimchi had commissioned like 3 dresses.
3 dresses,
from these 2 designers that seemed very eager to make her stuff and send it to her. And you had commissioned them what, like months and months before?
Months in advance, yeah.
Before drag con.
I don't work last minute. I
Yeah.
like to be organized and have everything laid out.
And and that way, in case anything goes wrong, like this.
Yup.
And so it was like, what, the week of DragCon, and you still hadn't received anything,
Any
and they weren't
pictures,
responding,
nothing,
no
yup.
pictures. And then they brought you 1 or 2 things to DragCon, and you used them as the rug
Yup.
on which people walked across.
'Cause they
to
were
get
so
to her.
bad.
They were terrible. You were like, pick it up, look at the seams.
But they didn't even sew it. They just took like a vintage outfit and then like
Glued
cut the
stuff.
label out of it and glue shit onto it.
It's wild to think, and then also like
And
the
charged
thing
you like
the-
$1,000.
The thing that was so great about what you were doing in the way that you relayed the story is that you were like calling out all the bullshit, and then you had all of these amazing messages from them that were like so convoluted and twisted of like, oh, last minute crazy emergency, we can't
We had
fly,
to go
we
to
have to
Louisiana,
drive,
we're
and we need to do
driving to
this,
LA.
and like, and it just, you were proving them wrong at every moment, and it boggles my mind that people think, not only in this day and age when you can use social media to not only like call people on their shit, but also like that they thought you didn't know what a expensive custom garment would
looked like,
be.
yeah.
That was just wild. It was so entertaining for me,
I
but
mean,
I'm sure stressful for you.
I mean, it's not like a drag con without a little con, right?
Yeah,
And-
and that keeps happening to you.
And like
one
the-
year, didn't you show up to DragCon and your just booth wasn't even ready?
Yup.
She
So-
showed up to an empty booth.
There was nothing there.
There was the stanchions for a line, but
Yup.
there was nothing to line up for. I remember that.
How do
Yeah.
how do you deal with that?
You know, that's why going forward, I'm not doing drag con anymore. I'm just over it.
Ew, exclusive.
Pew, pew, you heard it here first, baby.
No, I mean, like, DragCon is an amazing opportunity. It's an amazing place for queens to meet, you know, like, all their fans. But there's so much stress involved in everything, from, like, ordering merch to setting up the booths. And I feel like setting up the booths alone is becoming, like, a competition to see who could have, like, the most biggest extravagant booth.
Not this year, baby.
No?
Not in New York. Did you see any big extravagant? I saw some printed backdrops.
No, I didn't go to the LA one this year, and then...
The LA one was, I would say, a little bit more competitive like that, but it always gets like that when Alyssa Edwards is doing anything. And then, but the New York one was not. You were there for a minute, but it was mostly just backdrops. I mean, I thought the Work the World was the best one because it was just like 4 of y'all lined up next to each other in a smart way. But no, I don't think anyone went all out. No one had big props. No one did anything. Like, it was mostly black backdrops. They could all die.
Well, I mean, it's a
Mark
fun
that.
event, but, you know, like, with anything, like, when the hype dies down, you know, like, what's next?
I will say, yeah, it wasn't the most packed one either. So do you think from this going forth, DragCon is just going to get like fewer and fewer people?
I don't know, because, I mean, I feel like the love for drag race and drag in general just growing bigger and bigger. I think it's just a matter of having to, like, being able to get the queens there. And there's, like, queens like me who's completely burnt out on it who don't want to go.
Yeah.
But then there's queens that's happy to be there, like Meatball, so...
Wow.
Look, I would never do a booth. I don't think that would be a good idea
No.
for me at all.
But think about it. If if the attendance drops just a little bit, then when you go, you feel better about paying your admission because you're not spending 2 days in 4-hour lines and you've met 4 queens, but you can actually sort of navigate it a little more. And I think that will maybe have like better longevity for the idea of a convention.
Yeah.
And less about like flash in the pan hype of like, I got to go and try to meet 50 of my favorite queens. But it's like, oh, there's a bunch of people here and the lines aren't too crazy, but it's not like wall to wall packed.
Or from like a consumer's point of view, like maybe they should organize it so they sell tickets to each of the queens.
Yeah.
So then people will know, like, all right, I gotta see this queen at this time.
I don't have to get in line at this time.
Yeah, because
to wait
sometimes,
4
you know,
hours.
like, if you're trying to meet Katya, get there early in the morning and you might wait all day still.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not gonna give you to see anything
Oh,
else.
that's so wild.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly. Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I too have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one for my guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy seconds 50 off.
But in those moments, like when you go, holy shit, these people are coming to meet me and I don't have my outfits, or what am I going to do? This booth is empty, or I get to a theater and XYZ or a show. It feels like there's a lot of pressure. I mean, like you're literally known around the world. You, I think
you just did the Work the World tour.
How do you deal with that pressure?
At times like that, I think to myself, like, God damn, I wish I was skinny.
Wait, why?
Same, flying on all those fucking
No,
airplanes.
because I mean, it's hard to find clothes that fit me, like
Oh.
good drag outfits that fit me. Like when Naomi Smalls and I went to Australia and our bags got lost, Naomi went to Topshop and just like, bought a few things and she looked amazing. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do. And a local queen loaned me some caftans. So Naomi's, like looking snatched, like looking beautiful and stunning.
And you're like
and
in
there
a
I was
sea
in
of
like
fabric.
caftan and like a curly wig. Literally looking like I'm going to like a hair salon to get my hair
Wait,
done.
I want to see pictures of
Yeah.
this. I don't think I've seen
there's
it.
no pictures of it in existence.
You were like,
You
I'm
might-
not doing that.
You might be able to find videos of it, but I made
That's
sure to.
crazy. No, I've found that one time my luggage got lost and I started to freak out because I was like, there's no girl in this city that can let me borrow any. Like, I'm not the same size as
Right.
anybody else.
But then, like, the most annoying part of all of this, like, the fans online, they see that and they're like, oh, they couldn't turn up, like, a look on a fly, blah, 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 like, for a look queen. But what they don't realize is, like, I just landed and I had, like, hour and a half to get ready.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, how are you supposed to make, like, it takes weeks to make a look. Rude.
And I don't know, like, to me, I'm just so interested in like the pressure because you seem like it's all so
Cool as a
chill.
cute- I
Yeah,
know, that's the
exactly.
tea. Is it like even when you're on like the Work the World tour and stuff, and like I'm watching your stories or Naomi's stories or people that I'm friends with, it's crazy to see like how fun and like calm y'all seem.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know who's like the crazy stressed out person. Who's the one that's always like, I don't have time. I can't. I don't want to sleep on the bus.
I mean, everybody sleeps in the bus, but yeah, Naomi's very chill. I'm pretty chill. Plastic Tiara is really chill.
Yeah.
I would say probably like the ones that are most particular is probably Asia O'Hara. Love her to death. She's so funny, but she's very particular.
But didn't she have a hand in like making this tour happen or like create a design on it or something?
I think she was in charge of like the creatives.
Isn't that crazy?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, she's really talented. She's
Yeah.
really good at what she does, and she's hilarious on the mic.
I love that.
We're going to Asia, Australia next February.
And you love going to Asia because you love eating Asian food, right?
Yeah, it's like soul food.
So it's
That's my kind of soul food.
we're gonna go get food after this. And last night I thought it was so funny. I was like, not to be racist, but I kind of want Korean barbecue tomorrow.
Not to be racist. So dumb.
Well, she clapped back real quick.
Where do you like to eat in LA?
Oh my god, LA has the best food.
Does it
Yeah.
really?
Yes.
Why aren't we going to the best food then today?
You've never asked. You don't text me or call me.
You're
Wow.
literally always out of town. And when I do text or call you, you're like too busy to talk.
That's not lie.
That's not lie.
I said that's not a lie.
That's not a lie.
It's true.
But what? So where do you like? What do you like to eat? What do you like to eat?
Okay,
Donuts.
the past 4 years that I've gotten donuts at every gig, like every show, that
You're over it.
I'm a little donut out.
Wow.
But okay, so if you go to like Alhambra,
Uh-huh.
best Chinese food ever.
Really?
Like, everywhere. Oh my god, there's a place called Henry's Cuisine that does these Vietnamese style lobsters along with like various Chinese dishes that are so fucking amazing.
Okay,
Have you been to
Henry.
King's Buffet in Hollywood?
Okay.
Was it good?
No. What are you doing? Don't
It's
go
just
there.
like an Asian. Okay, well,
No, I like to avoid buffets because of my like childhood trauma.
Talk about it.
My parents
What happened?
would never go to a restaurant because they didn't want to pay for an appetizer, like dessert, and tip on top of that. So we would only go to Old Country Buffet growing up. Like every time we ate, it was at Old Country Buffet. My mom would take us there at 3:30. No, 3:15. We went in the car until 3:20. We go in right at 3:25. Pay the lunch price fee. Sit down, and at 3:30 they change over to dinner.
Oh my god, that is okay. So
That's
parents,
gangster,
that's
though.
really gangster. Because my parents used to do a very similar thing. They would lie about our age so that we would be like younger, so that they could get like the
I
discount.
thought
at
you guys were
CC's
rich.
Pizza. How do you think a rich person stays rich?
Oh.
Finding the deals. Or we would every Sunday after church, because we like couldn't decide on what to get. We would always go to this cafe called Cafe East, and it was a buffet. And it was like Chinese and American food, and we would get that every Sunday.
Cafe East.
Oh,
That's how
honey.
they talk about Eastern cuisine in Texas.
Cafe East, and it was just a big neon sign in the middle of like a shopping mall. But it was, we would go there every Sunday, and I would buffet it down.
Wow.
You got to start with the dessert
Why?
What?
Why would you start with the dessert?
because that's just how you do, baby.
No.
Yes,
no.
baby. Wait, what do you mean? No, you go over, you grab your little piece of frozen cheesecake,
No.
you bring it back to the table, you munch. What do you mean? No, hold on, let me finish. Then you
You're at
go
a
over.
buffet.
You go over and you get your little ribs, your little red ribs, and then you get the lo mein, and then you go back and sit down and you
No,
eat
no.
that.
You start with like something crunchy, something
Yes,
fried.
fried.
And then
The
after that, you get a
appetizer.
salad to, like freshen it up.
Yes.
And then you go for the main courses.
Yes.
And then a dessert.
No. Fuck
Yes.
a salad all day. Never
Des-
have a salad at a buffet.
dessert-
What are you doing? You're wasting space.
No, I disagree because it evens it out.
I
Baby,
agree.
have a glass
Baby.
of water.
Baby.
baby. Have a glass of water with some lemon in
Okay,
it. That'll even it
Maybe
out.
it's a cultural difference between all of us.
Yeah, I could imagine
saying
there
it's 'cause
might
I'm
be.
dark?
No.
I could imagine there might be.
Where are you from?
A cultural difference.
Texas.
Belize.
Right, yeah. Texas
Well,
people. Is
Texas
it-
people are a little backwards.
Are they? You tell me.
I think so.
You said it, not me.
I don't like them. I can tell you that much. I don't like the people in
Me.
Texas. Just Dallas.
So, when you were on Drag Race on season 8,
Mm-hmm.
you
Smooth transition.
yeah, we got off topic. No, I'm just kidding.
But you always go dessert first.
So when you ate desserts on
Write
Drag
in-
Race,
Write in or call in to our new call-in number
Do you know
and
the
let
number?
us know if it's dessert first, divas.
Do you know
wait,
the
before we
number?
talk about Drag Race, can I
Yeah.
talk about something?
Yeah.
Did you know that you were like infamous among like drag queens in Chicago?
Me?
Yes.
For what?
So whenever you come to a drag show,
Which is very rare.
No.
yeah, but it was like known among like other queens that you never looked impressed, and
What?
and whenever you would tip anyone, like it would be like news. Not because you don't tip.
What?
Be news?
No. And we were like, oh, we were like, Big Dipper just tipped me, and it's like, girl, you're killing it tonight. It was like a sign. It was like a sign of validation, because like you
I
never.
just saw his head grow twice its size.
That's wild. But now that you're saying that, I would used to go to like hydrate,
Mhm.
and I would only tip the girls who were doing a good job.
Exactly. And then all the other times you never looked impressed.
So that is so rude of me.
No.
Well, I mean, I think it's just you. Like, it takes a lot for you to be impressed.
I guess
You
that's
need
true.
a show. Like,
Yeah.
you need not even like you need
need a
mild
spectacle.
choreo. You need a reveal.
Yeah.
You want a wig to be glued down.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw Naysha Lopez,
She's beautiful.
I was like, you get my money.
take
You
all my
also
money.
do love just a pretty queen.
Yeah.
Like, you love a
Who doesn't
pretty
love a
fishy
pretty
girl.
thing to look at?
Meatball is a little hurt right now.
Yeah.
Wait, that
I'm
is
a little hurt right now.
That is shocking because honestly, I feel like
No, it wasn't a bad thing.
no, it's just shocking to hear
Not a
because
good one either.
I feel like I got into I kind of got into the scene in Chicago and then I like moved to New York right away. So I felt a really strong connection in my roots as like a creative person and as an artist. But after I started,
Did you know him when he had the rat tail? Or when he had orange hair?
we just
or
knew of
cornbread?
each other in
Yeah,
Chicago.
we were never friends. or
we
Right.
actually never interacted. Fuck
Yeah.
off. I only did that for you know why, a music video in
A
which I
man.
was asked for. You know? Did I ever tell you that? Okay, so Meatball recently posted this photo of me. I was in a music video and I was asked to get cornrows in my hair. So
This is my co-host.
I like where this is going.
I got cornrows.
Cancel him. Dox him.
Wait, I saw Lady Bunny was just on Monet's talk show and she said something horrible as usual, and then Monet just responded with, if you stay canceled, you don't have to get canceled. And Lady Bunny,
It's me.
Lady Bunny was like, I like that. So I went and got my hair braided, like a block from my house, and I brought in a bag of hair, and I had extensions put on the cornrows,
Love that.
and then I braided one into my beard. And if you look at that photo you posted, in fact, there was one coming out of my beard
I don't even know where I posted it.
on your Instagram story. So it's in your archives.
Somewhere in there.
And
Dig it
so
out.
I'm wearing that in the video, and it's a Caswell video, and we're in a strip club, and he has a full I think it's a hard front, but he has like a full wig on, and we're supposed to be playing douchebags, which is why
I think it's a hard front.
that
Drag him.
Well, no, the wig was installed. It was like a whole thing, but I think it was a hard front. And so we did that. Now, I you see that photo?
Oh my God!
I'll post it to the
Again.
podcast.
Canceled.
Cancel.
I'm working. I didn't even notice the one
The
in
beard.
your beard.
Right, exactly.
Because it's so far down your titty.
But tell us about your dress today.
What? My dress?
Dress?
Your dreads.
My dress? I don't have any dress.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
You're wearing full dress.
Don't lie to the listeners.
Stop!
Everyone knows that. We know cultural appropriation when we see
No,
it.
I don't have dreads. I have a bald spot. I'm balding. I can't have dreads. So
Work.
we spent a lot of time getting the braids in.
He does have a bald spot. Let me tell you, he sent me a picture of him at the gym, but it was like in a mirror, and in the mirror behind him, you can see the bald spot. You can see it right up in that mirror.
And did you respond, that's
Do-
cute to me?
Do you know anything about going bald?
Yes.
I do, but I'm going bald up front.
Me too.
I'm
Before
gonna
I
be
used to be
having
like
a
Teresa
ring.
Giudice, I'm now Tyra Banks. Like
You're all forehead.
It's all
Yeah.
forehead now.
like I gain a finger like every year.
Oh, I haven't even started.
But you
yet.
never wear hair. You just shave it, right?
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I do. To
Now?
disguise the fact that I'm
You
like
and Trixie
balding.
both now are just like these like egg
Peanut
people.
head.
Because, yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
but
you
so I
started
just
with
need
Trixie-
to
oh,
tell
you-
the end of the story, which is I left the cornrows in after the shoot because I had a show later that week, and I was like, if they're done, I might as well wear them out. Shocking. I wore them out to a club. In between that, I went and hooked up with a man. I was very nervous about my hair because they had beads on it, if you could recall from that photo. Had about 6 or 7 of those little beads on the end. So I tied my hair up in a bandana.
No.
And then I put a hat on over it. And then I went to this man's house to hook up with him. And I turned my hat backwards. I'm sucking his dick, and he's trying to take. And I was like, "Nah, I gotta leave this on." And he was like, "What?" And then we were fucking, and I was like, And then literally, like, I was sweating, like, so everything sort of came off, and he was like, "What?" And I just lied to him. I was like, "I'm working on a movie right now, and I need to have this hair in," because I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed for like multiple reasons, and then also having beads on your hair is like hard when you're trying to like do stuff like they knock around. So anyways, that was an embarrassing. And he is a dude who is so hot to me. We fucked in New York, then he moved to Chicago, and I saw him in Chicago when I was traveling. I've bumped into him so many times, and all I ever want to do is have sex with him again, and he has never shown interest after that time. But that was like the 3rd time that we had hooked up. And so on the 3rd time, I show up with crazy hair.
I mean,
Well,
things
you
happen.
can see the crazy.
Queer artists, you know, we like to have fun. With
Yeah,
our
we like to have
appearance,
fun.
Yeah.
I love that you call him an artist.
Thank you. So Meatball wanted to ask you about Trixie.
Oh,
And why you're coming for her gig with the makeup.
with the mega? Well, I
Are
mean,
you
she
out-
didn't
We don't even sell the same product.
Yeah,
No,
you didn't,
you-
she didn't even
did
do
you outsell her?
shadows.
Huh?
You outsold her.
I don't know what our sales are.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's not something. That's not something they do. It's not.
You're not on
Wait,
the board.
did you hear about? Okay, we're probably gonna edit this out. But Alyssa and Trinity having the fight over the bank
Yes,
account. Oh my
yes,
god! What
yes.
if y'all did that over the makeup?
No,
No, but
I
you
mean,
guys
like,
didn't even release the same thing, and also it's like a different price point. Like yours, it's crazy that your palette is as extensive as it is.
And it's big.
It's huge.
There's so much product in it.
Yeah, and it's not like crazy expensive.
Because I just didn't want it to be like another like quote unquote like celebrity makeup line where it's like overpriced and you get little product.
Where you pay like $90 for like 7 colors. Like there's like
How much is your palette?
$28.
$28.
Like I wanted this to be like
a lot of
good
colors.
products that are cheap.
Hefty.
It's hefty. I mean, I held one. I still don't have one, but
Whoa.
I held one.
Why didn't you steal one from the party?
I did, and then I gave it to Pinche, thinking
Oh.
that in my gift bag there was another one, but it was just a mirror.
Awkward. Well, I'll get you another one, girl. I got you. I got you.
Awkward.
But so yeah. Anyways, fans like to like we're like, oh, Kim is coming for a Trixie's gig, but like we are not competing.
She's doing.
She's not my
glitters
competition.
and
I'm
stuff.
not a competition.
Yeah.
Wow, she is not your competition.
Now, what about,
message received?
Who else has a makeup line? Willem has Cover Boy now.
Miss Fame.
Miss Fame has her own line.
Yeah.
Alyssa did that thing
Alyssa
with
did a thing with Anastasia, and that thing is $60. But I will tell you, the black in there is the best black I've ever used.
Oh,
It's
did
really
you try
good.
Onyx from the Kimchi Chic Beauty's Rainbow Stars palette?
Wow.
Don't have it.
Rainbow Shart?
Rainbow Stars.
Yeah, they're called Rainbow Sharks.
Really?
It's the liquid. Now I have been using those like to base out where I glitter, and they are amazing. I like the gold one.
Look at you. You better do it out here moguling.
We're trying.
I
There's-
also can use it as a lip thing. You're not supposed to, but I did, and it's great.
You know, drag. There's no rules.
There's no rules.
Put
You
it in
can
your
basically
eyeball
paint
if you want. Don't actually put it in your eyeball.
Don't put it in your eyes.
Yeah. Please don't sue
Oh
me.
my God! Wait. So the same day as your makeup launch, you went to the fucking Lakers game. This
Yes.
is the thing that everybody was like sending me the weirdest messages. So you were what was it? An unofficial coach or like a
Like a honorary team captain. That's what
honorary
it
team
was, yeah.
captain? So
Do they
she-
do this every game? They have an
So
honorary
they do
team
it once a
captain?
year for like their like Pride event.
Yeah.
So
She was the honorary team captain for Pride. She went out, shook LeBron James's
I
hand.
saw the
Did all this
video.
stuff. Went back, sat down. They do all like the cameras and like on the audience and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it went to her and Tony to take a photo, like to kiss on the kiss cam, and she wouldn't kiss her. And then who was it?
Gus Kenworthy.
Turned around and kissed her on the kiss cam. And after the game, I texted her and I was like, "What was it like shaking LeBron James's hand?" And she was like, "I don't know who that is." But Gus Kenworthy kissed me. I was like, "LeBron James is like the most famous basketball
person.
player ever," and you're just like, "Never, I don't even know."
What did you do out on the court? Did you call the coin toss?
no, so they're like, all right, you're gonna be the honorary team captain. Get out there. And I'm like, I went out there.
She walked out onto the court and
Clomp,
this
clomp, clomp. I saw the
giant
video.
gown, it's enormous, and she just walks out there and like no one in that. I was up in the nosebleed and you could see her from up there. And it was
But no one
insane.
told me what I was supposed to do.
And did any of them even interact with you?
But they were like looking at me, and I was like, "Hi," and I didn't know what to do, so I just shook everyone's hand.
It wasn't even like a sign. She was just like, and then nodded, and then you looked at the camera,
And then everybody
nodded.
left, and the
then
camera was still on me.
She was just standing in the middle of the court. It was the funniest thing.
All by myself.
Like,
And then I was like, "Am I done?" So I like slowly turned around, like slowly walked back to my seat, and that was it.
Yeah.
how many of those experiences where you're like, what the fuck? Like I imagine that right now drag's so hot, you know?
It is.
That I can imagine that there are many companies and Hollywood studio and like whatever where they go like, maybe we'll get a drag queen, and
Yes.
upon like
Yeah.
quick googling, like you are in the top list of people. So I assume you get these like random requests like through your management that are like, we want Kim to blah blah blah. Like
Yeah.
what are some of the weird ones?
Well, this is my thing. Like, I'm happy for all the opportunities I get, but I don't want to do something where I'm going to be treated as a prop,
Right.
Yes.
because that's like a trend now. You know, like drag queen
queens
and
in
club
the
kids as a
background.
prop.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it's a good exposure for you, is, you know, like what they say, but it's not even about the exposure. I just don't want to feel like I'm like a background to these like straight people to make it seem like they're inclusive
Yeah.
when
Right.
they don't even like say hi or talk to you on set.
Yes.
I'm sure other girls have like different experiences that are amazing with other artists, but Yeah, for
I also think a lot of girls in those experiences, no offense, but I did like a music video for someone and everyone got so excited that Katy Perry came over and talked to us for like 2.5 minutes.
I like
And
that
that
you
was
just tried to make it anonymous and then immediately said her
Well,
name.
because I was like, who cares? But then like she just it
And they
wasn't
cut you
like
out
she
of the
cared.
video.
They cut us out. We were there to be like background, like just like a joke. And
Mm-hmm.
I knew that the whole time I was there. And when she came over and gave us like a puny like, hi guys, I was like, that is her gay rights moment. Like
Yeah.
is to come and
Gay
say
rights.
hi, get a photo, and then walk away. I was like, we were a prop for a photo for her.
But is it mostly like, hey, be in this music video, or like be on set for this thing, or is it like weird shit like come to the Lakers game? Like, are there other things like that?
Totally. I'm trying to think like what was like the weirdest request I've gotten. Come back to me. I need to
Okay,
think about
Have
come
you ever
come
done a
jet
gig?
skiing.
Because I was just talking about, and I don't know if you want to talk about this, but I was on Tony Soto's podcast and we talked about Nina West giving the cake to Meghan McCain.
Oh right.
And to me, I'm not sure. That to me could have been one of those jobs. And I've had those jobs where you show up and they're just like, yeah, you're just going to be kind of like doing stuff. And then you get there and then all of a sudden there's like a timeline of things that they want you to do.
Right.
And they're like, oh yeah, so you need to go hand this person this shot.
Or
and
you
say
don't
this
know
at
what
this
the
time. You're not really
script
sure
is.
what's going on. And I was like, I could see that being that situation. And then you're there and they're like, hey, here's a cake. You have to go say happy birthday to Meghan McCain. And like, you're in a situation where you can't be like, well, I don't want to do that because they've already paid you and you're already there.
Right.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing that you've like shown up to a gig and they've asked you to do when you were just like, oh wait, what am I doing?
Maybe when I did Watch What Happens Live on Bravo.
Oh.
Were you the bartender?
Yes.
Oh my
And I didn't
God.
realize like, and no one explained to me like what that would entail either. But it was just like me like standing behind the bar.
Yeah, and then like they would cut to you and ask you a question.
No, they didn't even ask me a
Oh,
question.
they never did.
They often don't. They're just like, and bartending tonight is kimchi,
Yeah.
and
It
then
was
you
like
have to
the
be
day-
there all night.
It was like the day after like the finale for like season 8 aired.
Oh, okay.
And I was like already in New York for that. And afterwards, Andy Cohen wouldn't even get a picture with me. So I literally felt like garbage being there.
Oh. That's sad.
That is sad.
That was really
Are you
sad.
still mad that Bob won?
No, not at all.
kidding.
Rude.
No, but the big overarching question that I have about season 8 is like the narrative on season 8 was that you weren't out to your family, that people didn't know you were a drag queen. There was also that narrative of you were then the first Korean drag queen on national American television. You also now have since gone back and like played gigs in Korea.
Yes.
And like, what has that experience been like now that we're sort of 4 years out from
4 years? Yeah.
that whole thing? Because you do carry, you
4
do
years.
represent something out in the world.
Fat asses.
Yeah.
Badass Asians, baby.
No, honestly, like I have nothing bad to say about the whole experience
Yeah.
because every single dream that I had came true. I wanted to open up my own makeup line,
Done.
which happened. I wanted to like go to Korea and perform, which happened. I
Amazing.
wanted,
What's
like,
it like performing in Korea?
So the first time I went, it like sold out so quickly, and there was like a people like lined up down the street,
That's
like waiting to get
awesome.
in. And every time I've come back, it's been the same way. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's amazing. I never thought it would happen.
That's so crazy.
Like I didn't even know they had drag race in Korea, but they do.
and I go back to my hometown and everyone just ignores me.
They ask where your mom is.
Yeah, they're like, "Where's your mom? She's the fun one." Anyway, should we take a break and
Yeah.
move on to our next segment? All right, bye.
Okay, we're back.
We're back! And now
Okay.
it's time for my favorite segment, but you need to go into describing what's going on.
I will, but the segment is called
Food break!
I like food.
Do you like
I
food?
like
I love food.
Okay.
Don't get too full on these snacks.
So we had reached out to, or we told
got
everyone that if you wanted, they're different. We told everyone that if you had recommendations for snacks, our listeners, that they could
Send them
tell
in
us or send
mail them to us.
And so this is from a guy named Graham who lives in Boise, who I gave my home address to because he generously let me stay at his house for 3 days when I was there for a music
Did you touch
festival.
his penis?
Okay.
No,
Did
him
you
and
see it?
him and his partner are nice, and
Did you tongue punch his fart box?
there was
He's super into fisting.
what did you just say? Punch his fart
Did you
box?
tongue punch his fart
Tongue
box?
punches fart box where you eat
Wow. So I got this in the mail the other day. It says Big D Meatball et al. So you're the
You're
et
the
al.
All right.
Would you describe this what
Picture on the
appears to
card.
be a homemade card?
with just a nude photo glued to the front. Now, what are we seeing here,
Kim, that is D.
the whole card is very beige.
very.
It's
It's
like-
almost
I would
my
call
skin
that-
It looks like
tone.
it's like made from like recycled material, so I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
They're being very resourceful, caring about our environment.
I wonder where this photo is from. It's from
Do
a
you see
magazine.
anything on the
right?
front?
In the back.
On the front, there's just a photo of a nude man with a very
There's a-
wrinkly penis.
His
His penis looks like Freddy Krueger's face.
Is that the sticky putty that they use to like?
No, it's like rubber cement. It's glue, but I'm trying to
It's
see
just
what-
from a porno mag.
I'm trying to see what's on the back.
Oh, another
that's your
picture.
friend, Smiley.
Ooh, I don't like that at all.
I always think it's so funny when they smile so much in the porno picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the
You should be a little
note.
upset. You should think that your parents are going to.
Hey, Davis.
What, can you do a dramatic reading?
I am. Didn't you like my dramatic voice? Hey, Davis. Here's an assortment of candies from the Idaho Candy Company, who has been making chocolates in downtown Boise since 1909. Something I learned in touring. They hate it when us out-of-towners say Boise with a Z. They like it Boise.
Boise.
And it came with a lot of information about the factory, so I can't wait to read up on this.
Idaho Spud Bar, Idaho Huckleberry
it's the Idaho
Gems,
Candy Company, the history of the Idaho institution.
Cherry Cocktail Old Faithful. This is from Graham and Matt. So thank you, Graham and Matt.
Well, I'm
you.
excited to try these little bars. Let's crack in.
Turn it out.
Boise's really big into guns.
Boise
Really?
loves a
Have you ever
gun.
been?
I-
When you
I've
go to the
go-
airport,
a
Oh,
bunch.
wow.
Oh, it does say
It's
stuff
a
about like check your
lot.
guns, right?
yeah, like everywhere in the airport, like in big, like giant posters, it says like you can't bring gun into the airport.
Right.
And when I had a show there in the theater, this like young kid who was working the concession just casually had a gun like tucked into his jeans.
Girl, they got that open carry law.
Okay, so there's the Idaho Spud.
Talking
bar.
to your microphone.
There's the Idaho Spud bar, which looks like it's got a little coconut and cocoa and marshmallow.
Am I allowed to open it?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, it's yours to eat. There's multiple.
I want one of the cherry ones.
I keep that fucking. Oh, I'm gonna have an Old Faithful.
Okay.
Now, the Old Faithful is named after the famous geyser in Yellowstone National Park. The Old Faithful bar has milk chocolate,
Whoa.
roasted peanuts, and vanilla.
That looks like a
Ooh.
dick, Kim.
It does,
What?
like a
I know it.
BBC.
Wow.
I'm gonna just crack
Yeah.
right on into.
I'm
this
gonna go
Old
for the
Faithful.
Old Faithful.
Oh, that is chocolate.
Old
Let
Faithful.
me tell you about.
Whoa.
Peanut cluster. Whoa, that looks like shit.
That looks like actual dookie.
Like literal shit.
That looks like a baby dookie, baby. Take a bite.
Mmm.
Whoa.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like artificial cherry.
What about this one? Huckleberry Gems.
Yeah,
This
crack it in a
says
Huckleberry.
with whole cherry center.
Yeah, but like whole cherries, sort of like the cherries have been like sitting in like sugar water.
Oh yeah, they're neon pink. No, they're like maraschino cherries.
Oh wait,
What do you
this
think
one has like marshmallow on the inside. Idaho.
Yeah,
Spud.
that one's marshmallow on the inside.
Oh,
Coconut on the outside. Now I'm taking a bite out of the Huckleberry Gems. I'm hoping there's some There it is.
What is
Okay.
a huckleberry?
Now a Huckleberry, not only a book,
Huckleberry Finn.
it's a it's the Huckleberry Gems include 2 Jim Shade Huckleberry flavored marshmallow cream.
Huckleberry fan.
Huckleberry fan.
She just yells for no reason.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna say it, the chocolate is good. I'm not a fan of a sweet filling unless it's a donut.
I like that cherry cocktail one.
But the Huckleberry one is not. It's not on my nerves. It's good.
you know what I'll say
It's
also
a hint of flavor.
just about this whole scenario, this whole spread in general. These look like candy bars from like some TV show, like some art. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They don't look like real.
Look like,
Like
they've been
Three's
Greeked out.
Company, like they'll be eating this like bar side.
Exactly, and I appreciate that. I feel like this
I
is
like
like
the aesthetic. It
the
looks
aesthetic.
old.
The vintage.
It's
So
vintage.
thank you, Graham and Matt, and
Thank
check
you so much,
out
Grandma Matt.
the Idaho Candy Company at idahospud.com.
And if you share this podcast, one lucky subscriber
Whoa!
will get our leftovers mailed.
Will you?
Ooh.
If you want to handle the logistics of that, you do that when you also mail Meatball her palette.
Ah!
Her
Okay,
palette.
Now it's time.
Your
No, but her to own. She needs one. Now it's time for our next segment, our final segment of the show. It's called
Fuck Talk.
Now, another narrative that we learned on Drag Race was that at the time of filming you were a virgin.
You were a virgin 4 years ago?
But now
Is
you
that-
out here punching kitties up,
No.
punching the kitty cats. What'd you say?
Kitties.
Tongue fuck a fart hole?
Tongue punch a fart ball.
Tongue punch a fart
Have
box.
you,
Are you getting
you're
a lot
no
of dick on the
longer-
road?
You're no longer a virgin.
Still a half virgin.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean, and I'm just kidding.
Kimchi and the half virgin
no,
prince?
It's like, uh-oh.
No, I've definitely been experimenting, but not a lot.
Uh-huh.
I'm celibate, but not by choice.
What about you ever hire someone?
But you're like, yeah, have you ever hired a hooker? Because I did once and it was great.
Really?
Yeah, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you
get
go
to
to?
tell them what to do?
Where do you go to buy these hookers?
Online?
Well, you can get them online.
So do you just Google? Like-
No, rentmen.com, or you can ask a friend who knows hookers. I'm sure you have some friends who know some sex workers.
I mean, I know a lot of sex workers, but I just never.
You don't want to have sex with the sex workers that you know.
Yeah.
That's always uncomfortable. So you got to find somebody.
It's actually a really empowering experience.
Yeah, because you
Really?
get to like
Because-
set up what you want.
And it
You
takes
get
the
to tell
pressure
them-
off.
Mm.
Yeah, you can like send them pictures of yourself beforehand, so you can just be like, "Hey, this is my body. If you're not interested, like if you're not interested in having sex with me, like then let's call it off."
Yeah.
So you can find someone so that you're not nervous about it, because like I feel like that was my thing. I was like worried about my body, but now I'm like, I don't know, have it.
Are they expensive?
It's like $300 for an hour. So
Oh.
I guess on your palette budget, no.
Yeah,
On your makeup line budget, you could probably get 6 in one night.
I feel like they should deserve more than $300.
some of them
Some of
charge,
them
a,
charge a
lot
lot
more
more.
than that. But other people don't. Anyways,
So the going rate is 300.
so you don't
Well, because
have.
I made him dress up like Superman. We're not going to tell the story.
We tell the story every time.
all the time.
Now you so you maybe don't have a story to tell us for our fuck talk segment.
No. I mean,
Well-
like, I put out, like, feelers, like, all right, listen, guys, I'm gay and single. Please, someone ask me on a date. I put it on Twitter, I put it on Instagram, and guess what?
But I think because you're so funny online, people may not.
Yeah, and
take that
people
seriously. Like-
want to meet you. They don't necessarily want to meet Kim.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Or they're too
And you don't
intimidated
go out
to
anymore.
meet Kim.
You're like you like to do things during the day and like have like.
I've become such, like, an old man. I like to do things during the day, and then at nighttime, I like to go to bed at, like, 11.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that, Diva.
No, I went to
I'm
bed at
okay
fucking
with that.
9:15 last
Yeah, I
night.
went to bed at 9:30 2 nights ago.
It's
I
great.
was ready. Yeah, it's so fun. I mean, but you could find someone that would go to like a little arcade.
Also,
with you,
if you
and
don't
then
want to
fuck you
have
in the
sex,
bathroom, using one of the ping pong balls.
if you don't want to have sex, that's also great.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to have sex. It's just, yeah, it's a lot of work.
You know,
You
it
know?
is.
But also, like, you know, if you're, like, I guess not buying it, you know, there's, like, a lot of games that you have to play, like, before that happens.
Yeah, you can't
And-
just be like, I think that you're hot, you think that I'm hot. Let's fuck. It's got to be like,
And
let's
also, I
go
don't like-
have dinner. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk.
And also, I don't like the idea of, like, someone be like, oh, I just fuck kimchi.
Right.
You know? And, you know, like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
But I think a lot of on the opposite end of the spectrum, I think a lot of people get off on that. Like, I think a lot of people like using their drag celebrity to like pull in a hot guy, and they're okay with them walking. Like, not saying that there's anything. good
There's
or bad about it.
also this is the wild thing about the world. In a certain moment, anywhere you go, everyone will know exactly who you are.
Yeah.
And then obviously, and you've probably experienced this a ton in your life, you can also go places where no one has any idea who you are.
Yeah.
like the
And-
bathhouse,
Or no, I just mean like out in the world too.
Yeah.
but also a bathhouse.
So,
Sure.
if there's any listeners that are listening to this right now, I'm being totally serious.
What kind
you're-
of what are you looking for?
If you're gay, single, available, And if you're into chunky Asians, if you don't have a mess problem,
A mess problem.
Meth.
meth,
Now you're being rude.
and you like to brush your teeth regularly,
Yes.
please hit me up.
And are you looking to
Also
go on a
into
date,
games?
or are you trying to like suck dick?
I'll take anything at this point right now.
Anything?
So
at
you know
this
what?
point?
Hit me up. Tell me what you want, and let's make it happen.
Rich chunky Asians. You have to specify.
Am I rich?
Yes.
And you're not getting a pallet at the end of it.
There's no
There's
gift
no
bag.
gift bags.
Okay. Well.
Okay, well, because of that, Dipper, I will give this one to him, made a phone call line. So now people can call in and give us their sex story. So if you want to call in and give us a sex story, the number to reach us at is 213
213
536
536
9180.
9180.
I will tell you that on the Tony Soto's show podcast, when I recited that, I was so high I thought I said too many numbers. And I said,
What did
good
you
luck.
s-
We smoked 3 joints and I gave the number at the end of the podcast, and that's like a 45-minute podcast. I was lit. Okay, so here's the first story of someone who called in. Unfortunately, they called in and gave us a longer story and it got cut off or something. I don't know. But
No, they give us a boring story, which we're not going to play, but this is the other one.
So I don't remember your name, but just know this: if you're calling in to the number that is
you should be entertaining and quick.
and quick, because you only got 3 minutes max, and you know how I hate a long story. Okay, so let's listen to this one.
Okay. So I have another good story that I think you two can enjoy. So I've always had this fantasy of sleeping with my professor
Okay.
and never had the courage to actually do it until my sophomore year. So I actually went
Of college.
to Loyola Marymount University,
Let's talk about college.
and I was taking a psych class, and I won't name the professor, but I knew instantly that he was gay, and he knew that I was gay, and we kind of both eye fucked each other literally the first day of class, and I knew something was going to come out of this. So one day I'm on scruff, and I noticed someone who like has like the half, like their top half of their face is cut off, and I'm like, wait a minute, that looks kind of like my professor. So I get a message, and he's like, hey. And I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, acting like I don't know who this is.
Hey, what's up?
And
what's up?
he sends me a dick pic, and I'm like,
That fast.
That's
rock
what it's
hard,
for.
because I'm like, this is my fantasy, and
So
I'm going to live my
romantic.
fantasy. And so he ends up, he fucking knows that I'm like, he knows who I am. So he's like, hey, why don't you come over to my classroom? So now the game's off. He, like, the facade is like, we both know, like, I'm in his class, and so I walk over to his class, and he locks the door and starts taking off his clothes.
In the classroom?
And boy, oh boy, did I have
Not boy, oh boy.
the best.
Whoa,
boy,
boy,
oh
boy, oh boy.
And to make things more interesting, she actually did a little bit of role playing. So I told him, I'm like, this has been my fantasy, and you're making all of my dreams come true. And he actually choked me with his tie, which was kind of hot.
I love that you're like, he actually choked
So-
this time.
There's that.
Also, it's not role play. He is
He is
your teacher.
It was real.
That's amazing. And also, in my deep dive, I know that you, Kim, spoke at Loyola. Did you not? Didn't you do a college gig where you...
Ask her to remember every gig she's ever done.
Probably, yeah. Wait, what happened?
That he said he went to Loyola.
Oh.
You were that teacher.
You choked him with
I
the
called
tie.
in, told the story.
Okay.
That's amazing. I love this new feature.
I do too. Should
So-
we do one or two? That's the
Well, you
question.
should too. I feel like I need more.
You want
You
more?
want
Well,
another
so
one?
here's something that has been happening,
Mhm.
which is, I'm pretty slutty in an enjoyable, fun way. And Meatball used to be, but now he's booed
Well,
up.
I have something to say about this because someone tweeted
Go
at
ahead
us and
and
they were
scream
like,
on
the
that.
reason that y'all are doing this is because you're out of sex stories and Meatballs in it. And I was like, listen, this is our second fucking podcast. The last one was like 70 episodes, and this one we're on our
70?
20. I don't know how many was it.
We did like 14.
No,
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, we did 3 seasons. Either way, I don't care. I don't want to talk about it. How many crazy? Listen,
you don't want to talk about it. You want to yell about it.
Some of y'all don't even have one crazy sex story, and we had enough to fill up at least 20 episodes. So I'm sorry, but it's not because I'm in a committed relationship. It's because how many times can you have crazy sex?
How many times
And
can
how
you
many
tell
times can
that?
you tell a story about
tell
it?
that
and it's
Superman
actually a good
story.
See, I may not have
so y'all can go fuck yourselves with your fucking comments about me being bored. Y'all can all eat my fucking hole. I've lived a life,
Okay.
Diva. Y'all sitting in fucking Idaho eating candy spuds, telling me I ain't shit. You ain't shit, Diva. You ain't shit.
This
See,
isn't Dr. Phil.
I may like not have like crazy sex stories, but I have like a lot of crazy like bad gig stories.
Yeah.
Well, I asked you 100 times. You said, come back to me.
No, you asked me about like if I got any offers that are weird.
Wait, what's a bad gig story?
Ooh, I don't know where to begin. All right, let me start with this one.
Okay.
Chicago.
Wait, are you wearing that shirt of Tatiana crying?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I wore it just for you. Okay,
I
let's
love
start.
it.
Let's start with this one.
Chicago Pride.
Chicago Pride. Okay, so it was a year that Jennifer Hudson was scheduled to perform there, and somehow she was like 4 hours late in her hometown. So then they kept sending like all the drag performers out, you know, like just to like fill time until Jennifer Hudson comes.
They're like, oh, what song do you know that's on Spotify?
Totally. So then, around like 4 o'clock or so, there was like a pouring like torrential downpour, and the entire like festival ground is evacuated, but all the drag queens, they weren't like letting us go. They're like, you're not leaving in case like the weather clears up, like the show needs to go on. So then they put 13 of us in one tiny trailer.
Oh my god.
And so we're there for 2 hours, and then it starts to leak, and then there's like water everywhere, and we're like cuddling up, like huddle up together,
Oh my god.
just like trying to get paid. So then we tell the organizer, okay, so we are so hungry and thirsty. Could you please bring us something? You know, since
Yeah.
we're just like in trailer, full drag, wearing giant costumes, huddled up together.
I hate this story.
So then they go to the catering and bring back half-drank bottle of white wine, and hands us a little tray of lunch meat that has 3 pieces of roast beef and
Fire
half
Festival.
loaf.
13
Fire
of
Festival.
you.
There are 13 of us and half loaf of dry white bread.
He would have been catching these hands.
And they're like, I'm sorry, but you know, the weather might clear, but the weather never clears up. And we're there for 2 more hours before we're finally released.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, you know, fans can come for drag queens professionally all you want, but also like there's so many promoters and like organizers that are just so absolutely shitty to work with.
And quick to sue.
Yeah.
Ah!
Quick to sue.
Oh my god. Well, thank you. So I guess we don't need the second sex story.
Yeah, because we got that one about 3 curtains of roast beef.
Yeah. Or do you want me to hit play?
Yeah, hit play.
Okay, here's the next sex story.
Yeah, I want to hear more.
Did you start a fight with that promoter though? Because I've recently learned that sometimes you just gotta put your foot down.
No, because then if you do, all they have to do is say like, "Oh, when she was here, she was such a bitch. I'm professional." To like the next queen that comes in town,
Exactly. And then that queen texts you and is like, "Heard you were a bitch here."
or you know, like that queen like goes on Twitter and be like, "I hear like rumors that you know all these queens are like acting out of line."
Well, and then that's why I oftentimes send a text message to someone else to contact them to do it because I don't want to be the one yelling because I go straight to screaming.
See, like I love to be professional at gigs because I don't want to give anybody a reason to talk shit about me.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
Same.
Okay, let's hear this other one.
Hey, Big Dipper. Hey, Meatball. I saw that you wanted fun sex stories, so I have one that happened to me kind of recently. So when I first came out in my freshman year of college, one of the first guys I talked to was a twin. Like, he had an identical twin, and they were both gay. And the one I was seeing was like this cool, like nerdy guy kind of guy next door. And like we kind of fooled around and stuff, never fully like fucked or anything. And we're just going on dates for like a month and a half. And then he fucking ghosted me. And I was like super fucked up by that. And I was like, wow, thanks for, you know, setting the tone for all my future encounters when it comes to gay dating. But, you know, I got over it, whatever. And then like 2 years go by and we end up like, reconnecting. And we hook up a couple of times and we like actually fully fucked this time, which wasn't that great because he was like a 3-pump chump. Like, I'm not kidding. the last time we had sex, literally 3 strokes in, and he came. And, like, I mean, you
Sometimes
know,
I want that.
I guess this, you know, this bussy good or whatever, but, like, I guess he was embarrassed or something,
Did he
and
just say bussy?
I
He
literally
did.
never hooked up with him
It's
again,
bussy.
and I didn't talk to him again for, like, a year and a half when he started Snapchatting me, like, nudes, like, literally nudes and, like, videos of him with his boyfriend, who he lives with now, and they've been in a relationship for, like, a long while now, and they're not open or anything like that. I mean, I'm kind of a messy bitch that lives for the drama, so, like, I guess I'm kind of at fault for it too. But you know what? Whatever. I mean, I'll accept these damn nudes and these damn sex videos. Fuck it. So he will randomly hit me up when he's horny and, like, want to exchange nudes and videos and shit, which, like, whatever. I'm down.
Whatever. Okay.
So a few weeks back, I get a message on Grindr, and it's a familiar face, and I'm like, oh, what's up? What's good? And he's like, oh, like, I need a hot submissive ass right now, which, like, I mean, sounds, you know, just like me. So I'm like, hell yeah, you know, come over. So he gets there
Oh yeah.
at my place, and it's his fucking twin brother, which, I mean, I knew at the beginning, but, you know, like I said, I mean, hey, if you're going to be problematic and, like, send me snaps and shit while you're in an exclusive relationship with your live-in boyfriend, then I'm going to fuck your twin brother. And so I did. I brought him up to my room, this guy's twin brother. And what gets me was that he was so much better than the original guy, than his twin brother. Like, this guy ate my ass so good. It was so damn hot. But here's the thing. They do have the same penis size, which is very average and fine, you know. It's about the motion of the ocean. But he also came in less than, like, 5 minutes. So I guess they...
Oh, cut off. Oh, yeah, you got under 3 minutes, Steven.
You better start a timer on your phone when you start chit-chatting away, Deeves.
It's like, you're in a relationship, and, you know, you're sending me news, so I fucked your mom.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great story. I think the idea of twins is, like, hot.
Yeah, I mean, this one was like a
But
little
I can't
more.
watch twin porn.
I will. Yeah,
That's so gross to me.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it's incest.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah. No,
it's incest.
No, yeah.
Tell us about Texas.
No, but, like, wait.
What
If they're not touching each other.
No, it's
Okay, so because
Well-
they're in the same room and it's all part of the same act.
I don't know. I guess if they're not touching each other.
I don't know, if your brother was gay, would you want to be in an orgy with him?
No,
Even if you weren't touching each other?
no.
See?
But I messed up in the head.
Well, I guess we've done
Well,
it.
We've really done it.
Are you going to promote this episode on your Instagram?
I could.
I could. That
Not a yes,
answer.
not a no.
Okay, so I guess I have to talk to your publicist.
Yeah,
well,
all right, well-
fingers crossed that you let people know that.
She's just gonna keep doing that because she's not gonna post about it.
I am.
All
Oh
right,
my God.
thank you so much for coming all the way downtown, Kimberly.
Thank you. Is this the part where we have to take like an awkward photo? Hey, just shot a podcast with Kimchi. And
Yeah,
there's
we
all of us,
say
like, leaning into the
recorded. We
table.
don't say shot.
We don't do it at the table. We do it over at the.
And
couch,
guess
but
what?
yeah,
Oh,
we
you
are
guys
gonna
actually do that.
Mary
Okay.
Cherry was here, and she
came in
fully in drag.
She had done Mickey's the night before, and then came in full drag.
And she said, "Well, I know we take a photo."
Can you believe?
Dedication.
Can you believe? Can you believe?
Wait. Chelsea.
It's me, Chelsea from Sussex. I found that wig when I was moving. It is a disaster.
Oh, bring her back.
I will.
I've been asking you. I don't ask a lot out of my friends, but I just make this one request that you bring Guinevere and Chelsea back.
Oh my god, it's just a lot of work to be so funny.
It's not a lot of work. You put a wig on your head and
you
don't
talk
paint
in
your
a-
face, and you're talking to your phone. It's actually the easiest thing you could do.
Anyway, find me on all my socials at Spiciest Meatball or at Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter.
And I'm at Big Dipper Jelly.
And Kimberly, where can everyone
She's
find
got
you?
plenty of followers. She's fine.
Kimchi Chic.
At Miss Fame.
But also, you got to follow the Kimchi Chic
Beauty. Yes, please.
Instagram. Because
What's
it's
that
fun
one?
And there's a,
Kimchi Chic Beauty.
Yes, that's my
Okay.
makeup lines. Instagram handle. Kimchi Chic Beauty. Same across all board. Twitter, Instagram, even TikTok.
do you have a TikTok?
I don't. but my makeup
But the
line
makeup
do.
line does.
Hey,
Who runs it? What's her name? Natalie? Tiffany.
me.
Oh, okay.
You should see the side eye she just gave. All right. Thank you so much for coming. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Woo!
Diddle-doot-doot. Forever Dog. Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball is a Forever Dog podcast.
Executive produced by Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our logo art was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.
Forever